Welcome back, First Hour Faithfuls, to yet another episode of the First Hour. This is the show where I, Colin Tanner from Video Games Are Dumb, and you, the legions of First Hour Faithfuls, take a look at the first hour of a recently released video game. So remember to like, subscribe, share, and bring the fire in the comments below for this episode, Sin and Punishment Star Successor on the Wii U eShop, originally released on the Wii. I should point out that much like Pandora's Tower, you can actually use the gamepad to control this game. It registers it as a classic controller. Obviously, you could also use other modes of control, including the Wiimote, as well as classic controllers, or even, if you're lucky enough to still have one of these bad boys, a Pro Classic controller right there for you. There's a little something something you can look at. Alright, let's get right into it. This, of course, is the sequel. I'm going to be using... Wow, you can use a GameCube controller? I doubt you can actually use the GameCube controller, could you? Y-axis invert. Yeah. Let's go with that. Maybe we might be changing these controls as we play. I just played the first Sin and Punishment on the Nintendo 64, which is also available on the eShop right now. We're going to go with normal difficulty. Alright. Start the game. Let's play. I'm excited for this. I've actually never played this, even though I have a copy of this.
Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
You thought we'd just let you leave? Hand over the girl.
Damn it! How did they find us?
Well, you're in a giant spaceship.
You're going down.
Ooh. Great. So Cookie Crisp is after them. That's good.
Isa.
Kachi, you okay? Oh man, what's our status?
Smoke. Lots of smoke. That's your status.
The ship's totaled. It won't be long until the reactor explodes. And the security locks are online. We've got company.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to run and shoot him.
Here's the plan. We need to get out of here now. If we take out those intruders, the security doors will unlock.
That is a huge pistol. Oh wow, it looks just like the shooter thing. Okay, whatever that is. Move your character in the reticle with right. Press R to fire your gun, and hold R for rapid. Awesome. System will use the manual. Yep, much like the original. Okay, you know what? In hindsight, I'm going to actually turn that off. That does not feel right for playing Sin and Punishment. Wow. Well, he can fly now. Tap ZR when you have a target in your sights to lock on that target. Once you're locked on, your shots track the enemy movement automatically. However, the shots are less powerful. Alright, much like the original. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to regular old targeting. That lock-on targeting is junk. It's necessary, but... Close range melee, you can link 3 melee attacks together. Each successive strike deals more damage, but takes more time to recover from. Oh god. Wait, this is the company that we had? These weird little people? When your life is over, the game over, you can recover by picking up health packs. Doesn't look like you can roll anymore. At least not so far. Not yet. Oh yeah, you can roll. You just gotta use ZL. gonna blow these guys up. So this is a training mission, I assume. They didn't put a training mode in this version, so they're putting it in the actual game. Reticle speed is a little slow. You can play this with the Wiimote, but you know, I like the original Sin and Punishment, so I want to play it like the original game. You can now use your sword whenever. The enemy doesn't have to be up close for it to activate, I guess. Controls are pretty nice. Certain enemy drops items when destroyed. Restore your health, increase your score. Huh, alright. ZL to jump. Not really necessary this time. I mean, jumping. I can just hover, you know? I mean, I can jump. But why would I? Press up on L to hover. Once overborn, you can... Yeah. So there's really no disadvantage to hovering, as far as I can tell. Like, jumping is just totally unnecessary. Oh god. The reticle seems to be pretty much wherever you point it. Even if you move, it stays right there. Which is a lot more like the lock-on feature. In the other game, because you couldn't hover or anything, it actually moved as you walked. A little bit, not all the time. But there were just slight adjustments, especially when you did roll attacks. Many attacks can be seen unavoidable. Alright. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. I mean, with the hover maneuver, I can't see why I would ever use jump. Charge shots. Press and hold ZR to power a devastating shot. Oh, okay. These guys are nothing. You can use your melee attack to redirect certain projectiles. You know what's weird? It's really weird. These are all the same features from Sin and Punishment, the first one, except they're just explaining them to you, which, you know, I guess is nice, but I was able to figure it out by myself, and I'd never played Sin and Punishment before an hour ago. And I mean really played it. I mean, I'd played it previously, but for like 2 seconds on a emulator. Anyway. Oh, crud. No time bonus and it cost me health.
I think that's the last of them. Let's get going.
Oh my god!
Must be on the fritz.
This game is a lot easier than the original game. At least so far. It might get way more difficult later on, but I can't really imagine. Oh yeah, sword attacks. I see how I'm knocking those missiles back into the enemy. That's pretty cool. It's interesting so far. I did just play a lot of the original game, and I was really getting into that. So maybe it's just that I'm having to ramp back into this title. You know, it can't be as exciting as the last part I played in the first game because they have to build it up from the beginning. You got a new high score. Upload to leaderboards. Can you upload it to the... No, Nintendo's Wi-Fi connection doesn't exist anymore. It's weird they just left that feature in. Okay. It's kind of strange, because those features literally do not exist anymore, because they were shut down. So...
I'm lucky to be alive.
Your voice does not match your face.
Where's Kachi? Kachi? Kachi!
Oh...
Kachi, you okay?
Of course. Good as new.
Okay then. Where are we? Some kind of underground city.
Hope I'm not interrupting. Hand over the girl. Act swiftly, and I may just spare your life. Foolish boy. You truly intend to challenge us?
He's pretty good with a gun, so why not?
Your choice.
Fine, take her.
Good boy. You've made a wise choice. Peel away that mask and reveal your true nature, monster.
Take this!
Oh man, he has a force field thing.
Yes. Flee. Running is nothing but an exercise in futility.
Oh!
Who was that guy?
One of the soldiers sent after you.
What do we do now?
Now we run like our lives depend on it. Because they do. Oh, great. We've got keepers on us, too.
Huh. I'm not really fighting anything yet. I mean, am I fighting the ship? I guess. Wow, the sword has way longer reach this time. What are these, koi fish? What is going on here? Why are there all these fish? Can I hurt the fish? Oh god, they explode. And there's crabs too. Freaking Little Mermaid underneath here. Alright, now a real fight. That's more like it. Well, this isn't very challenging either. I guess I earned that. I don't know, this is pretty easy. I don't even know why you'd need the lock-on feature. My head's covering it up, kind of, but you can see that there's like a destroyed listing, so it's kind of like Dynasty Warriors in a weird way. Can't turn up the reticle speed at all? Just display. Turn that up to very fast. That's very fast? Well, I guess. Oh, the Phoenix Keeper, huh? I was shooting phoenixes the whole time? I thought they were crabs. Ooh, I got a medal. Hey, how you doing? I got a sword. You seen this? It's like super powerful. Wasn't much of a boss battle. I sound kind of negative. It's not bad or anything. I just keep thinking like, this is just really easy, you know? Especially compared to the original. Oh, yeah, I can shoot the missile truck with the missiles. I mean, what's going on? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess I'm supposed to dodge the flames. That's a little more challenging, so that's kind of cool. The soldiers kind of remind me of Gunstar Heroes, in a way. I wonder if that's where they got the idea. Because they just seem kind of bumbling, you know? Oh, I died. Oh. Alright, I'll wake up this time. It's just, it's so damn easy up until that point. And that part didn't seem very difficult at all. I just, you know, I just gotta pay a little bit more attention. Wow, they really let you start over right where you left off, too. That's really generous of them, so... Well, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Oh, I gotta kill the leader, not the tank. Oh, alright. Oh man. He's actually got me pretty good. Oh shit. But I got him.
This way. Let's take a breather in here.
It's fun. It's just kind of slow, you know?
Leaving so soon? There's no escape from the Nebulons.
Nebulox. Oh, cool. Alright, awesome. This should be awesome. Let's do it. Super intense boss battle. I'm ready for it. Oh, man. He's bringing it to me. I'm having no effect on him whatsoever. Wow, that didn't do anything to him? Man, he does not give a shit. But I'm beating him up anyway. I don't know why he's laughing about it. I'm kicking his ass. He's like, ah, you really kicked the shit out of me, man. What did you call me, a filthy car? That was okay. Probably my favorite part of the game so far. That's pretty great. What? Oh, that is creepy. Oh my god, it's just a brain and nerves. So creepy. Well, that's one hell of a villain. I gotta give him that. Whoa. Hey, there's more like it. Whoa, look at that slowdown. Is that Gamera? What is that? That looks just like Gamera. Oh crap, that's fire. You can't throw fire back at people. It's fire. You can't fight fire with fire. Oh, nuts. He's trying to psych me out, that's awesome. Oh god! Alright. Ugh. I screwed up. But hey, this is way more exciting. I'm into this. I'm way into this. This is good stuff right here. It's like more of a real boss battle. Though I do want to see something really quick. By going under adjust display. Oh, okay. I thought it was actually like, you know, wanted to make sure it was actually... Well, I guess it can't output high definition because it's a Wii game. There we go. This part again. There we go. Oh crud, I went right into it. Went right into his mouth. Alright. Man, can you imagine this on the 3DS with the 3D feature? Be so cool. Man, Sin and Punishment on 3DS, that'd be pretty good. I wonder if they could actually pull that off though with the controls. I don't know. Oh god. Oh wow. Jeez. I'm actually getting my ass kicked in here. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna just have to end the video right now. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright, let's get right back into it. Let's continue. I feel like I've learned everything I can about this boss. I'm enjoying this part a lot more, because it's a lot more difficult. Gotta go like this. Oh crap. He's got his tiny little camera on top of him. Ah, crud, he always gets me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Alright, here's the part where I was taking too much damage last time because it's a little bit faster. I actually need to not shoot during this part just because it confuses me a little bit about where the bullets start and stop. Alright, send your little poop here. Yeah, baby. That was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. Because it was difficult. And, well, it was challenging. It wasn't difficult. Well, I guess what's the difference at that point?
Check it out. The data system here is still up and running. I'm gonna search for the quickest route off this planet.
Probably in a ship,
That
Mr.
monster
I'm on
there.
foot with a
Why
jetpack.
did it attack us?
Monster? Oh, that wasn't a monster, Kachi. It was a keeper. Long ago, the civilization of this Earth became so advanced that it brought about its own destruction.
Oh, is this from Sin and Punishment Part
Keepers
1?
are artificial life forms created to protect what's left. Think about it this way. Keepers act as Earth's immune system. And in their eyes, we're uninvited parasites. All right, I think I found our ticket out of here. Let's go.
It's a much more relaxed story than the previous game. Previous game was just going out of its damn mind every 2 seconds, which I enjoyed. But, you know, this seems good enough for a narrative, for, well, you know, essentially just a shooter. Music's dope, though. I like the music a lot.
A tunnel in the ocean.
Yep. Turns out we were shot down over Fukuoka, Japan. There's a service tunnel here that should be free of enemies. Once we make it through, we'll infiltrate a floating air fortress. According to the database, a few ships are docked there. If we can get to one of those ships, we'll be home free.
And you're sure there are no enemies down here?
Positive. Why would enemies hang out in a water tunnel?
You just fought a giant turtle, and now you're asking questions about where the enemies will be. Just saying. Doesn't seem like a very logical planet. Wow, that looks really pretty. Oh boy. Wow. That's cool. Blowing up those huge ships in the background. You know what's weird about the cursor is that you can't gradually do anything. It's all or nothing. Like there might be a little bit of an edge to it, but it's got to be 100% or 0. Which is fine. It's just the way it controls. Just an interesting thing to note. Not a criticism of any sort. What are you guys doing? Now you're surf ninjas? I could tell that there were people there just because of the cursor. Oh, snap. What the heck was that thing? What the heck is this creature? It's like a giant eel. Wow, I'm really low on health. Oh, awesome. I got a checkpoint. Alright, I'm good. Damn. Got about another 10 minutes here. There's no other modes, I don't believe, besides just this, right? Just single player? I know there's multiplayer, but I don't think there's anything else to do, right? Whoa! They drove a freaking truck down here? That's funny that guy was inside that missile. Doesn't make any sense, but I like it. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Wow. Really? That was it? Alright. Oh, it wasn't the main boss. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this is entertaining. Don't get me wrong here. It's okay. I kind of wish I would have played this before I played the original Sin and Punishment. Because I'll tell you right now, I like the original a lot better. Not to say, like I said though, this is not a bad game. Not a bad game. Freaking Aquaman bullshit over here. What, was I flinging the bubbles towards something? I guess that's a boss. It's the thing that could actually kill you. Because none of the other stuff can actually kill you. Wow, epilepsy warning. Well, now, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna call it right now. I know there's about 7 minutes left, but I feel like there needs to be sort of an extended conversation about this because if I'm not able to completely clarify these statements, then I don't know. I feel like I won't be doing this game service. Sin and Punishment Star Successor is a well crafted game. It is a well crafted game. Graphically, it looks very nice. It's got some pretty impressive graphics for the Wii. Good frame rate. There's a little bit of slowdown every now and again. The gameplay is fun. It's a fun game. Turn your brain off kind of experience, and you're flying around, you're shooting, and there's big monsters, and it's cool. It's a cool game. $20, sure. On the eShop. Why not? If this type of game appeals to you, that's a very fair asking price. Why not? That's a cool game right there. And you can even play with 2 players, and you can play with the Wiimote, and you can even play with the gamepad. That's really cool for a Wii title. Playing it directly on the gamepad, don't need to use your Wiimote and nunchuck. Right on. But it's the sequel to Sin and Punishment, and they just released Sin and Punishment Part 1 today on the eShop. And I could say, just plainly say right here that the first game is a lot better than this. And it's not because of the obvious reasons. You can't just say oh, it must be because there's something wrong with this game. I guess if there's anything wrong with this game, it's just that it's just kind of too easy in some parts. A lot of parts, it's just kind of on the rails. Nothing's really going on. And then the boss battle starts, and then you actually have to step it up. But for all the other times, it's just do whatever. Hang out, do whatever. Shoot whatever you want to do. That's kind of an issue. But, the world is cool enough. The music's cool. There's some sort of story going on here. Nice environments. It's pretty. The original Sin and Punishment on 64... it looks really good too for a 64 game, but it's not nearly as pretty. But what it does, the difference between this game and the other game is that in the original Sin and Punishment, it feels like they are trying to change the game with level design. They're trying to change the game with perspective. They're experimenting with as much as they can with this game. And that game doesn't have a jetpack. I feel like that jetpack is kind of a hindrance on it because once you put that jetpack on that character, you're essentially just creating a third-person shooter. Not a third-person shooter like a first-person shooter, but I mean like a third-person shoot-'em-up. So now you're just flying everywhere on the screen, you're avoiding. It's just bullet hell. You're just avoiding the bullets, And in the first game, you actually are on foot. And there's one stage in the first game where you're chasing after this big robot, and you have to... it's like a zigzag shape on the ground. So you're ducking out of the way of the pillars that are coming towards you while trying to chase after it. It's really intense and it's really interesting. This game feels like it's borrowing a lot from Space Harrier. You remember Space Harrier, the arcade game? You could even play it in the original Shenmue. And that's cool. I like Space Harrier. I want to get this out of the way. Star Successor is a good game. It's well made. But the original Sin and Punishment feels so experimental. And the fact that they don't tell you everything that you can do in the game makes it that much cooler. And if you watch the first hour of that, you'll notice how I'm like, I think if I'm not locked on, I have more powerful shots, Hey, I think if I hit these missiles, it'll knock them wherever the target is, Like I'm able to figure that stuff out on my own. And because it had that limitation of not letting you hover, I just feel like the basic design was a little bit more intelligent. And, the dodge mechanic isn't nearly as forgiving as it is in this one. Like you can just kind of dodge out of the way of anything for the most part. So I'm kind of disappointed. So I want to say if you have $20 something because you have to pay for tax, should you get Sin and Punishment 1 or Sin and Punishment Star Successor? I'd say look at both videos and decide for yourself. But me personally, there's no contest. I would go with the original Sin and Punishment. It's so much more creative and exciting, and I mean, just the locations. As pretty as it is to be underwater and shooting those creatures, that's cool. You know, it's cool. It is what it is. Over on the other one, I'm on an aircraft carrier shooting at giant freaking jets that have people stay on top of them. They're shooting bullets. It's maybe a little bit too serious for some people, but I don't know. I thought that was just the better game out of the two of those. So Star Successor, if you want to get both of them, I don't think you're going to regret it. Star Successor's fun. I like those boss fights. I enjoyed the one I was just playing. I like the one with the giant turtle. I like the guy with the guy flying around and shooting the orbs. All of that's really good, but the first one is really out there. Like it doesn't feel like anything else. Whereas this feels like a few other titles that already exist, like Space Harrier, which was released the arcade, over 20 years before this game came out. So I don't know. Yeah, good game. Just a little weird. A little weird. I wouldn't maybe have released these guys together on the same day because it's pretty obvious which one is more inventive, original, and exciting. And that'd be the original Sin and Punishment. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like these games? Have you played them before? If you haven't played them, are these videos convincing you to pick them up? If so, yes. Why? If not, why not? Just let me know in the comments below, and we'll have a little discussion. Everybody be respectful to one another. And that's gonna do it for this episode of the first hour. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.